What's going on, guys? It's your boy Random Guy Kev, and this is Thoughts of a Random Guy. We talk about many things dealing with love, dating, relationships, adulting, life's ups and downs, and the ever evolving world of just being a human. Don't forget to check me out on all your favorite social media platforms at Random Guy Kev and my website at randomguykev.com. Today's topic is we're going to do something different, which is Twitter threads. And my co host for this episode is.
Yo, I go by Black Moms. Also known on Instagram as BlackMama_8 and Twitter as well. And I love that little Twitter thread. We've been doing this for a minute.
So
let's dive in.
So Twitter threads. So this one is interesting because the Twitter thread starts off. That phase where you slowly start hating your girlfriend is crazy. So let's start off. I think as men, we don't break up with who we are with because we don't like starting over.
Facts.
It's very hard for us to just break up.
Yeah.
Unless it's like very detrimental. Because why start over?
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like, okay, I can get through this. But at the same time, if a man does break up with you, married, girlfriend, boyfriend phase, it took a lot for him to do that because we do not like starting over.
I agree.
We will just deal with it.
I think, and honestly, it's kind of perfect that you say that because this statement here is how you get them to break up with you, right? And so, for me, I don't think if I've broken up with you, there either have to be another chick involved. There have to be, I actually just generally don't know, so I'm gonna force my way out of this. And then when you do break up, I try to act like, hey,
act like you're hurt.
I'm hurt, and I'm gonna try my best, and then slowly
just phase out,
drift out of it. This is how guys really do break up with their girls, yo. Also, you gotta put things into motion. Start
specific things and just fall out
and just be like, yeah, nah, I can't, nah.
And so this thread, and I think I'm gonna do a couple of these because there's so much in this thread that is crazy that Twitter threads, I think whenever something goes viral, I think I'm just gonna hop on it and talk about it with somebody. But this one, again, that phase where you slowly start hating your girlfriend is crazy. One tweet is, when you keep messing up on purpose so that she can break up with you and she keeps forgiving you.
That, honestly, but that's also like, that right there had me crying because it's to that point, that the dude, what he was really saying was like, on some real shit, like I can't let she can't let me go. Like, what the hell? Like, he's not showing up. He's coming home at 7 a.m.
I want to understand what he did specifically to try to get her to break up. And it's like...
Oh, he did. He probably did a lot of shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
He probably flirted around her. He probably didn't answer a text message. He probably...
And if she still doesn't break up because of that...
She's psycho.
But the thing is...
She don't love herself at that point.
The thing is, why can't we just be adults and just break up?
Because it's not that cut and dry, man.
I mean, again, it takes us a lot as men to get to a point where it's like, okay, I'm done dealing with this bullshit. I'm done. Like, let's break up. I feel like the opposite sex always wants the other person to initiate the breakup.
They look for I think in general, to your point, yeah, I think that everybody looks for an opportunity to be like, oh,
because of this, we're breaking up.
And then when you talk about it after, it's like, it really wasn't because of this.
No, it really wasn't.
It was
like you already was in the motion of leaving.
Like it's like little shit like, oh, you leave the toilet seat up, or like you don't clean the dishes, or you just don't do this, and you're like.
I think for me personally, breaking up or ending something with somebody has to be like one of those things where they drastically harm your well-being mentally, spiritually, or physically. That's how I feel. Like, if you cheated on me, I'm out. If you are mentally mind fucking me, I'm out. Like, why
you have to know that though?
Yeah, like why?
That's a hard one. You get money, but like it's like those harsh, like not mentally fucking with you. It's like they out here just making your life a misery for no reason.
For no
And
reason,
you're
just
like,
off
yo,
little shit. It's like, why are you doing this?
Like, you argument for everything? Like, yeah, nah, that's crazy. But then
I'm
also, don't trust those people too that don't say nothing either, because like they're a silent killer.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I don't think everything is an argument. I think certain things are just a discussion, and some people look at it as an argument. But I feel like most things, like, hey, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this as adults. I think healthy relationships are, let's have this conversation off of, hey, so I understand you live by yourself a couple times. Like, what do you do with the dishes? What is your routine with chores? Because some people, like me, like sometimes I do have like an ADHD thing where it's like, hey, this isn't placed in the right way. I need to move it. And it just itches at the back of my head like, fuck. But like,
It's that conversation though. And I think, and it's a conversation where I learned from my past relationship. For those I don't know, they now know. You know, I'm single. I've been single about, it's about to be a year. It's crazy.
Damn, it's been
it's about to be a year. November 18th. I'll never forget that day.
Yeah, okay.
It's crazy, which is crazy. It's so weird because that's my mother's birthday too. So like,
oh, gotcha.
It's like a good and a bad day.
Yeah.
But ideally, what I realized is that a lot of times conversations are not had in the beginning stage. And I think the biggest thing that we run into in relationship is being very, very clear as to what you like and what you don't like.
And then as you grow through the relationship, your relationship evolves, and you still have to communicate.
Hey, I don't like this. And I think one thing about my past relationship, one of the biggest things was that we didn't communicate. We didn't communicate about
that stuff.
Those things. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna go into the why we broke up, but it's like if we had communicated those certain things, I think adjustments would have been made to make it sustained. Because at the same point, I've seen her after the fact.
Yeah,
me and her cool. Like it's not like, so it wasn't like, oh, bad blood. It was like more like nobody communicated. And we're just over it.
Yeah, just over it.
So I think that's the biggest thing. So like when you get to this point where you gotta, and that's the thing. I think that if you don't have healthy communication, how were you going to be able to? Then you have to get to this point. Like I've done this.
Yeah.
I've done this. I've done this in the sense of like, I knew I did it. I blamed her. I blamed my ex for, not this recent ex, my
previous
ex before that. I blamed her for certain things. I blamed her, like psychologically. I was like, yeah, I missed this point event because I had to go and take care of you. I displaced my anger towards what was happening in my life towards her. And I think I've done that with even girls that like I'm not even dating. Like girls, no, not dating. Girls I'm not even in a relationship with. Yeah. And I was like, why didn't it work? And I was like, why would it have worked? Like, yeah.
That's
why I laughed. When you sent me this thing, I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, another one, you start asking yourself things like, does she have to chew when she eats? It's like, you get annoyed by the littlest thing. I think this happens on both sides. Where it's like you get annoyed by the littlest thing. Why he take off his socks like that?
Yep.
Why she wearing them colors? Why he didn't get a haircut this week? It's like the littlest things that just irk you about the person. When you have to spit on her back to pretend that you came because she doesn't turn you on anymore.
Yo, honestly, like that's not happening over here.
Yo,
I think, you know what? So I'll say this about these Twitter threads, right? Some of this shit's funny. I think it's all for funniness, but it's the
faking.
The faking that shit.
The faking that shit?
I don't think I could. I'm just gonna cheat at that point.
So certain things I feel like it's a communication thing. And it takes two to tango.
Do you ever? Okay, so let me ask you a question. Did you ever feel like in all your relationships you've been in, past, present, do you feel like you ever had to come to a point where like you had to fake having sex with somebody?
No. Because I feel like we do get in the mood where we don't want to have sex like that. Okay, I don't want to have sex. But then we come back like a day or two later, like, all right, let me break this back.
You say a day or two later. I'm like, yo, look. In my head, I did not want to have sex.
Yeah.
But I also say this too, and I used to say this a lot of time. I was like, in my head, I don't want to have sex, but like, if Shorty were to initiate it, as a man, there's no way I'm
Yeah,
gonna stop.
yeah.
myself.
She initiated. I ain't stopping.
I ain't
nothing.
stop, but I ain't gonna do the work to get you there.
Yeah, I'm not. Nah.
Me, you talk about passing the princess. At that point, if I'm tired, I'm not doing
yeah,
it.
I'm
But
not
like,
doing
I get like that. My thing is like and when he said that comment about like he spit on her back to make it seem like he come.
That's wild.
First of all, that mean that you need to talk to your girl because
Yeah.
like, why does she feel like?
Yeah.
I've had sex and not come multiple times.
Yeah, now, you know,
And-
and you talk to your partner like,
Yeah, like,
I mean,
yeah.
as long as you good.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
as long-
you good, right?
All
Like,
right,
why?
cool.
I know, there's women out here. I appreciate the women that are like that. They be like, yo, they want to make sure they comes and they
They
get
feel like
the-
that's if your man doesn't come, that means that they didn't have a good time. No,
Man,
not
men,
at all.
Men are simple as fuck.
We're simple.
like
You had a good time. You came. Cool.
And you know what's crazy? And I don't know why women would think this way. And honestly, I think any man that does like kind of chastise a woman that doesn't get them to get there, you're either gay. Sorry,
Yeah,
not to put it out there.
something's wrong.
All right, something's wrong with you because I think that we've been always told that as men, like, I don't know, for me, I'm like, I think you're the same way that it's about pleasuring the woman.
Yeah,
at the same thing.
always.
Like, so like, when I was younger, when I was young and stupid, maybe I didn't understand that yet, and I was like, it's about me. But like, as I'm now 30 plus, I'm like, yo, anytime I can get a woman to climax or like be like, yo, stop, like it's too much. That's a win.
Yeah, that's a
Honestly,
win.
I can go to sleep.
That's a win for me.
Look,
That's
'cause you know why,
I'm
then?
going to sleep right after.
Because at the end of the day, I am a person like, yo, if I really want to get a nut off, I can just watch a porno and call it a day and go to sleep. I don't, like, that doesn't do any, like, it's cool. It's
Yeah.
great when it happens.
Yeah.
But, like, my goal now is, like, I want to make sure that,
I want to make sure she good.
Bro, look, I have a reputation, right?
Yeah.
My job is my job. And I'm not saying that, like, I'm, like, batting one, like people that say like have no errors or nothing, but like
Yeah.
my job is like most times here to satisfy you.
Yeah.
Because our instrument is like very, very simple to get stimulated.
Yeah.
Yours is not.
Yeah, but our shit, our
What?
shit got a mind of its own. When it
Yeah,
get,
one little touch is like, yo, like I was watching this video. I was watching it on Instagram. It was showing a turtle, a tortoise, and the girl, the handler was like rubbing his neck, and he was just like rising. It's like all it takes is a touch, and that's all is need.
Yeah.
And that's
you,
it.
and the thing is, every party you deal with is different.
Yeah.
Sometimes some women want quickies. Some women like quickies. Some women want like something
want a fucking marathon.
Yeah.
And it really depends
on your person.
on your person and what they
And
looking
it's
for.
like-
Someone want to get
And
slutted
I
out.
personally hate when people just be like, nah, that shit was ass. Hold on. We've been having sex a lot. Don't say that shit was ass because you come back every time.
Yeah,
Like,
clearly.
you come back every time. Come on.
But
Like,
you know what it is, and I feel like that statement right there to me is like, it's so like this is such a triggering word for men to hear
yeah.
because I feel like it's not to say okay, I don't believe that I've always had great sex with my ex every single time.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely
No, it's
miss.
not.
But that's what I say. It's communication. Be like, yo, you don't need to call me. I'll be like, yeah, like it didn't hit the mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it
Next
be that
time.
way. And it's not all the time. Next time I'll just show you back.
Word. Like I'm gonna violate you.
Yeah.
Like so,
I'm gonna come back with some.
you know what's
extra
crazy?
shit.
And that's the thing. It all goes back to communication,
Yeah.
son.
Everything.
A lot
everything
of
in this world.
relationships specifically goes back to communication.
Mm-hmm.
It don't go about. It had nothing to do with money. It had nothing to do. It's communicate. Communicate how you really feel about something. If you don't,
How you like things, what you want
what you
done,
don't like,
yeah.
and don't be like trying to get me to be like granted, but whoever fellas that is listening to this, something I've learned in this new 2023 era, we live in a world where if you take notes when you talking to the girl, take notes.
Yeah.
I take notes.
Bro, listen.
I have
an app.
I have a file.
Yeah. We always take notes. Like, okay, like
the doctor's
likes,
office.
dislikes, certain things. Like, hey, I'm mentally taking a note. Like, whenever I have a discussion with my girl, like, I'm mentally taking a note so I can go back and write it down. Like,
Yeah,
okay, she
I have a
doesn't like
file.
this, she doesn't like that.
It's
let me
protected, though.
let me just
Actually, you
try
protect
to
this one, too.
actively make changes. And a lot of people do not try to actively make. Old Kev didn't give a fuck. Like, and the thing is, as you get older, you learn more about yourself. You know if you want somebody forever,
Yeah, you got
you have to put in the work, take notes, communicate more effectively, and bypass this little internet shit because the internet will have you thinking that you're not supposed to. These people, everything that's going on in your relationship is wrong.
Yeah, no facts.
Everything in your relationship, anything you're dealing with, any person you're dealing with is wrong. So I mean,
look, I have like my past 3 exes notes is in here, like my girlfriend's notes are in here.
Okay, I delete after.
No, I didn't realize until I just looked right now.
Until you looked, okay.
And I was like, I'm gonna keep. I gotta keep the last one, just
Just in case.
just in case.
Just in case. I mean,
I know you're not with it, but like.
I mean, whatever.
But also like one of the drones I'm talking to right now, I started creating a file for her. It's like the doctor's office. You know? Like, it's not, but it's always good to know though. It's always good to know these things, and I think that
likes and dislikes. Again,
likes
all
and
women,
dislikes.
all
I mean,
women
like,
are different.
And it's mad little shit.
Yeah.
It may be like, yo, she like ice cream, but she don't like Oreos on ice cream, but she like Oreos by herself. I take notes like that because I'm telling you right now, women, like men, we like to say, oh, just communicate. I'm gonna play the devil's advocate on this.
Yeah.
Women do communicate sometimes.
Yeah.
Niggas don't be listening.
We don't be taking notes.
It's not that niggas don't be listening because a lot's going on. Like think about when you parlaying, you drinking.
Yeah.
Yo, like let's be honest here. Drinking is not gonna. It's not good for us.
No.
And it's not good for your memory either.
No, not at all.
Especially when you get older.
Yeah.
So like, if I don't take notes that yo, you like a Georgetown cupcake and you don't like this other cupcake, I'm gonna look stupid the next time you ask me. She's like, and I remember the girl told me, she's like, I don't like to repeat myself twice, and I was like, you had told me that, and I was like, but we were both lit. I was like, she's like, okay, you get a pass this time. Well, you know what I did after that? When she said it again, I was like,
word.
You got to.
And that's the thing. Like my girl likes Starbucks. She likes a specific type of thing, and I'm like, I call her, I'm like, yo, tell them what you want. Because I could write it down, but sometimes she may change. And say if they don't have one thing, she'd be like, nah, I don't want that. And change the whole thing. So I can't be like.
It's like Chipotle.
Yeah.
Chipotle, I got like 3 different orders. And I always put the name on it. I saved the order just because.
Yeah.
And it's like the little shit. Like you think. I think when you, and I think we didn't drift away from the comments, but like if you think about it, that's literally what. This is where people get to, where you stop.
Where they stop putting in the effort. And they stop caring.
Look what this person said. He said, "Me praying she sees this thread so she could break up with me herself."
Yo, that's just crazy.
Like, what's the other one said? I saw it before. Yo, this is crazy.
Say it.
Said, when you're wondering why you're having such a peaceful day and it turns out she's giving you the silent treatment.
We can talk about that one.
Oh my God. We can't. Oh my God. That's the. Oh, you were mad at me today? Oh, I ain't.
And you supposed to know.
Yo. That's like the epitome of.
And you supposed to know.
I will say this to anybody. I'm like, if you don't communicate how you really feel, I'm gonna think everything's okay.
Word. Exactly.
I'm not here, and we could read people's minds. Sometimes I feel like I can sense energy.
Yes, you can sense energy if you're around that person a good amount of time.
Yes.
If you're not around them,
there's no way.
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
You know what's crazy? Something that I learned, like, people are creatures of habit, and like as you get into routines, like you realize. I used to always know my ex was mad because what I would do every day, text her good morning, good morning babe, good morning beautiful, or good morning with a heart face, If she ever hits me with lowercase good morning, I'm like, you good? She's like, I had a bad dream. I'm like, you good though, right? She's like, why you asking? I'm like, nigga, I'm like, are you good? Like, I'm like, because I could sense here, you're not good.
Yeah, you're not good.
You're not good. And if you ever don't text me back, just know. Like, you know how they said the line, they be like, if my man don't text me back in 7 hours and he called me back, I'm like, who you? Hit him with the, who is this? Hit them with the.
And you know, bro, and you know exactly my situation.
I know.
With that. Like,
I'm trying lightly. I'm not even saying nothing.
Nah, you know my exact situation because I'm like, I'll with different people, different relationships you're in, you treat it differently every time.
Mm-hmm.
So a person may like this, but the person you're dealing with now don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, I may say, "Good morning, beautiful. Have a great day."
No,
Be happy you getting a good morning. Some people don't get good mornings. And it's like, people take that little piece for granted.
Yeah.
Imagine stop getting that. You just like, fuck.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Look, I'll say, like,
I get it. You get the same good morning, beautiful. Hope you have a great day. There may be a spice in there where, hey, good morning, beautiful. I'm praying for you today. I hope this. You get something different in between the spice. But it's like, I get it. It's a routine, but at the same time, it's a routine you wake up with and you're happy about. I wake up thinking about you.
Yeah. I think people don't understand that.
If I wake up and you don't get a message,
they don't even care about you.
I don't even care. I'm not even thinking about you.
Right now, right now I'm single.
Yeah.
Nobody gets a consistent text out of me. You're not getting a consistent text out of me because there's nothing I need to do to give you that. Like, I'm not owed that to you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that when I think about in relationship, yes, it sounds like an obligation to say, hey, to acknowledge your partner, but I think you need to do that because at the end of the day, it's a psychological thing, right? So if I feel like I might not want to text you good morning, but like at the end of the day, like, you my partner. You the person that, like, I look at my parents, or I look at my brother, right? I might not text him every day. We live together, right?
Yeah.
But every morning, if I see him in person, I have to say something to him. It's like walking by somebody and not saying a word. What kind of nonsense is that? It might not be the spicy shit. You know what I think also what's annoying about it? Is that this new age of these new fucking Instagram couples make it seem like you gotta be out here doing the fucking most. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to do the most.
It's very, it's very simple things and people don't appreciate the little things.
Yeah.
Like saying good morning, saying good night. Oh, hey, I'm just checking on you, trying to see how your day is going. How's your day going? And for someone to be like, oh, that's boring. Like, stop doing that. Stop sending me that. What?
Yo.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it. You initiate the conversations then.
Yeah.
You initiate our conversation. You let us know where it's going. But I think
that's one thing that I struggle with.
Yeah.
That's something I think I had struggled with. Like the idea of, like, I felt like it wasn't like a job for me to do it, but like, I feel like I wanted to do it because I've been, acknowledgement to me is very big. So I don't care if you just said, hey, acknowledgement is very big for me, especially in people that I care for. Especially people I care for in the sense of, like, hey, you're my partner, your person. I like, acknowledgement is very big for me, right? And I'll even, like, other folks too, like even friendships too, like, acknowledgement is very big for me. So like sometimes, like, certain things that people do, I'd be like, yeah, nah, you bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I bring this scrolled up when I saw this. He said, when you know deep down this isn't a typo. He said, you wish you were her. Oh, autocorrect here. Hey yo, man, son, this is crazy. When we walk past a group of niggas with her on purpose and no one tries to take her off your hands, you like, uncle, please, please
help me,
bro.
Help me. Yeah, nah, like the which one is this? Damn, I completely lost my spot. Nah, this thread is hilarious and it has so much going on that it's like
this honestly, this happened to me recently. And I think only happened, I think I'm gonna use this as like not like a two-sided approach, right? She said when she asks how was your day, then remember it was better before she asked about it, right? So I look at it two ways. One, if I've been trying to chat with you and then all of a sudden, like 2 days later, you're like, how was your day? I'm like, bitch.
Oh, and this is your girl?
Let's say
it's just a regular person that you're trying to
I'm gonna say this what I'm about to say right now is more not my girl, but like if I'm having a conversation with you, right, and like with a shorty, right, and the shorty is, I'm like, yo, we were chatting about something, I get no response, and then 2 days later, he's like, oh, how was your day? I'm like, it was actually better, because I completely forgot about you type shit. But when it comes to like I don't think I've ever like got to this point. Only one time. I only got to that point because I felt like she wasn't stimulating my life. And I got to the point, you wanna know what I did to get her to break up with me?
What? What?
I didn't intentionally do it. No,
Okay.
I cheated. Yeah, but I didn't do it because I did it because I felt like it was just too easy to do it, which was kind of sounds crazy. I'm putting this out on air. But the way I got, and this is not my recent ex, just in case people that do know me,
Yeah.
it's not my recent ex. Like, let's not put that out there. My previous exes in the past. What I did was, this is funny as hell. I low key, on Valentine's Day, I faded her.
Okay.
Nah, I did it because we already were not good, and I was like, yeah, this is like the sign, seal, deliver type of shit. Like, yeah, you're not getting flowers from me this year.
I mean, it be that way. I mean,
I purposely did not show up, and I purposely had. You know what's crazy? I purposely had. Oh shit. I can't say it.
Oh, you can't say the rest. Ah! Next one.
Hey
Next
yo,
one.
because I'm thinking about if I say it, it's gonna expose the person to know
Who it is?
Yeah, a lot of people won't know who it is, but if
It's
this person,
fine. It's fine. It's
if
fine.
this person
It's fine.
would ever
It's fine.
listen to
Yo,
it, they
it's
like,
fine.
yeah.
Okay, next one. When her kisses start feeling like being licked by a dog.
Wow, is
That's-
that white people?
That sound like white people.
Is that a white person? That
No,
gotta be
it
a
looks
white
like a
person.
black person. But
Yeah,
you know,
she
Twitter.
just-
You know how
yeah.
Twitter is. That shit is.
Yo, it said when the problem asks you what the problem is. Hey yo, you like some things like, does she have to chew what she eat? Oh, you said that already.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, hold up. Yo, this.
This thread, I told you, this thread is wild, and I think like for this episode, let's pick like two more.
Yeah,
Let's pick like two more.
hold
We got two more.
on. I'm looking.
When she says, "I'll call you when I get home," then you switch off your phone and remove the battery. How
Yeah.
old are you?
Yeah, what kind of phone got no battery? in it?
Yo,
Just put that shit on silent.
yo.
The fuck? The fuck? What are we doing? It's the immediate like, yo, this new update, this shit's annoying. It's fucked up.
What?
This new update, this new iOS 17
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It's, you know why it's annoying? Because, like, there's two things. There's a two-pronged approach
Okay,
here,
go
right?
ahead.
One, when like let's say bill collectors or anything you owe money to or anything like that, they be calling you, right? And you like a day or two late. They call you like 4 times in a day, you right? And then you see it, you like, nah, click, right? Because I already know the number. Because I'm paying you on the 15th, bro. Yeah, your bill will due on the 11th. You can get paid on the 15th when my check comes.
Yeah.
It's the worst part about it. If you're trying to make a phone call now with this new live voicemail shit,
Oh, yeah, the
it
live
don't allow you to do anything until that voicemail closes. That's some bullshit. The next thing now is if you like when you do call, and now with this whole new update and shit, they can leave you live fucking FaceTimes and shit like that.
Yeah, live FaceTimes, yeah.
Live FaceTimes, live voicemails, live this. It's like, yo, like, and now there's more options where like you could continue calling. It's like, I don't even know what to do anymore.
Yeah, nah, I feel you. When the problem asks what.
Yeah.
You said this one.
Yeah, that's a very. Yeah, this is what I got. It's like that phase when making a come is no longer a priority. That calmness after busting nut in less than 45 seconds because only your happiness matters. My man has a photo of him, his eyes closed, and his hands around his chest, crossed. Like he's like he went to heaven.
He's done.
He's like, yo, that is like honestly, when you feel like you're like, yo, nah,
This ain't it.
this ain't it.
This ain't it no more.
This ain't it.
Oh man, I mean, As we come to a close for this,
Yo, wait, this is the last one.
Go ahead.
This is the last one. They say, will you decide to unlock your phone so she could check anytime? Like, yo, go ahead, yo.
Just check it. Just check it.
I don't give a fuck no more. I don't give a fuck. That's like, yo.
I mean, that's also trust. That's a trust thing because even now, I don't care if my girl goes. I've never cared if my girl went through my phone personally because I never put myself in a situation.
That's good for you, bro.
No, my thing is if you put yourself in situations to cheat, and that's a you. That's a you thing.
I'm not gonna give up my secrets, so I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'm not one of those people. I could be like, yo, here, go through my phone, I guess. But it's if it's that deep, why do it? Because
True.
If it's that deep, trust. When I'm dealing with somebody, I trust you. I trust you wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
If we got to this point, it's because I trust you. You probably got dudes DMing you, probably got dudes texting you. Okay. I trust you enough to be either not respond or tell the dudes fuck off.
Yeah.
And you should have the same confidence in me. That's how I feel about that.
No, I feel about I like that approach too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say to that.
Yeah, okay. All right. But that's it for this episode. You guys can find me on all social media platforms at Random Guy Kev and my website at randomguykev.com. Don't forget to check in, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you.